the party leaders meeting happened this morning, and it was a very forthright and a very robust exchange. It was very clear that every other party leader wants the executive up and running. It is the only way in which we can distribute financial aid to support people through the cost of living crisis. It's the only mechanism in which we can agree a 3-year budget, a budget that would have prioritised health, a budget that would have made a difference to people in terms of the cost of living crisis. We can't get past go in terms of supporting people until the DUP nominate again to the executive, and that was the very clear message that Jeffrey Donaldson heard from all the other party leaders today. We need to do the business, we need to be in the executive. I stand ready to be in the executive. Conor Murphy, as our finance minister, stands ready to be in that executive today to make these decisions.
The DUP are deliberately causing confusion around this issue to avoid the elephant in the room, which is the fact that they brought down the executive and they won't go back into it. I've sat with the Attorney General, I've sat with Solicitor's Office, I've got the advice in writing from them. I know exactly what I can do and what I can't do. So let's not go down this route of that I can write a letter and somehow things will magically happen. Let's not allow ourselves to be distracted by all of this. The clear fact is that we can't allocate any money into the future for people who are suffering from a cost of living crisis, for the health service or for anything else, unless there's an executive in place. The DUP know that. They know that very clearly. They've seen the legal advice. All of the other party leaders, as Michelle has said, all accept that. Every one of them accepts that the only way to do this business is to get the executive back in place. So let's not be distracted by other suggestions that I can write to people that Santa Claus and stuff will come through. This clear way to do this is that the DUP come back into the executive. Let's take these decisions and let's actually work for the people that we represent.
Yeah. The DUP have collapsed the executive. They have walked away in the midst of a cost of living crisis, whilst families are struggling to put food on their table, to heat their homes, and the DUP have walked away. And we've just spent 5 minutes speaking about other ways to go around the executive. The DUP should get back to work. They should get back into the executive. I am ready to be in the executive. Conor's ready to be in the executive. All the other executive parties are ready to be in that meeting to discuss how we will allocate funding to support families right now, to discuss a 3-year budget that was going to prioritise health. But yet now we have a party leaders meeting today, which is all about tea and sympathy. We can discuss things up and down, but we can't take decisions. It is only the executive that can allocate this funding. That's where we all need to be, and that's where we need to be today. There is 2 weeks left. 2 weeks left of this mandate in order to do this, so it needs to happen now.